recording here? All right, so welcome. Let me go ahead and share my screen, you guys, and we are going to dive into the information and a little bit about how this is going to work. You guys, I'm literally going to break down your 10K recipe, how you can make 10K in May. You're literally going to get the step-by-step guides today, exactly how to achieve that. And at the very end, I will open up for any questions that anyone has. That is the goal tonight, for you to get a clear understanding of exactly what it takes for you, my friend, to make 10K in May. So you are here because you are ready to learn how to make passive daily pay income online, but you just don't know where to start. And you want the recipe for 10K in May. So look, Heather, you guys, her first full month, you guys, she made $9,900. She's been searching for 10 years for a way to make real money online. And look at this, Andrea, in April, she made $14,576 with this process that I'm sharing with you, okay? So if they can do it, you can do it. Look, she's already made $1,200 today. Because today's May 1st, right? So if they can do it, you can do it. You guys, and I can understand if you're like, how are these numbers possible? Because I felt the same way back in 2022. I was struggling. I was disappointed in myself. I wasn't making the income I thought I could make around my family. And then I discovered these steps, you guys, and I went from making zero online to $1 million in 17 months. And I'm going to break down this recipe with you guys tonight, because today my family and I get to travel and do the things we've always dreamed of. So all I'm going to say to you guys right now is I want you to dream big. Matter of fact, what I want you to do real quick, while we still got other people getting on, I want you to put in the chat, if you've had a $2,700 day. Awesome, Matthew. So I want you to put in the chat, if you could make, or when you make 10K in May, how is that going to impact your family? Can you please put that in the chat? I would absolutely love to know. If you can make 10K in May, could you please put that in the chat? Freedom. Awesome. Relief, credit card debt, payoff. Yeah, this is what can happen, because you guys realize when you have the recipe to make 10K in May, that means you can make 10K again in June and 10K in July. That doesn't have to stop with just this month, because you can just complete to rinse and repeat these steps over and over again. Okay. So let me ask you that. How would it feel, right, to have not only 10K, but do that part-time with a passive income stream? Look at this, Tamara, you guys, in 48 hours, she made $5,300, and she made $13,000 for the month of April. And you have Michelle, she hit 8,200 for the month of April, and she finished yesterday with a $1,500 day. So yep, 10K in May is on deck for her. And Leslie, she had a 3,800 day on Friday, a $2,700 day on Sunday, and she did 2,100 in April. So I'm not sharing with you that this could happen. No, this is happening on a monthly basis inside my community. And that, my friends, is passive income. And this is what you're going to learn about tonight. Passive income is an income that requires little to no labor to produce and to maintain. So tonight I'm going to break down the 6 ingredients to a 10K in May. Now, something I want to really touch base before I go over these ingredients with you real quick. And this is this. We've all been to the store and bought a cake mix, right? You don't buy the cake mix and think, I mean, it could work. It could come out. No, you buy the cake mix and you know, if you follow the ingredients and the directions on here, you're going to have a really good cake. And so I want you to think about this. You do not buy a cake mix and pushing it around in the shopping cart, wondering if it could work. You know it will work. So I'm tonight going to give you your 10K recipe for success. So I just want you to remember that. So you might want to take some notes, you guys, because you're literally going to have exactly what you need to do in May. Step 1, you have to commit. No different than with the cake mix. You can't open it up and then and get the eggs on the counter and the butter on the counter and the water out. You can't dump the mix in the bowl, but you have to commit to finishing it, right? Once you finish it, you can get the results. So step one, in May, I want you guys to commit to going for 10K in May. What else do you have to do in your life? Because imagine how rewarding it will be to make 10K in May. So step two, promote product or programs that are in high demand. Now, this recipe for success that I'm giving you, you guys, it's not going to work if you're trying to sell a cassette tape or something that people actually do not want. So why I recommend promoting digital programs, because it's the fastest growing trending industry out there. Plus, the amount of money you can make in this industry because of the amount of profit you can make. So you make 100% profit. Now, I just want to give you an example of that. My number one selling product is $900. So let's say you are an affiliate marketer or a network marketer and you make about 25% profit. Well, this process I'm sharing with you, this ingredients to a 10K in May, you make 100% profit. So that means you get one customer and you're putting $900 in your pocket. If you were only making 25%, you only put $225 in your pocket. Now, some of you might be going, oh, but you know what? I don't think I'm passionate about selling a digital product. I think I really just want to sell this lip gloss because I really, really love it. So you sell one lip gloss, you guys, you make $900 or you make $9. What makes more sense to you? One customer to make $900, one customer to make $225, or one customer to make $9? Put it in the chat. What makes more sense to you? Because if you're working the same amount of hours, doesn't it make sense to make 100% profit? Now, 12 customers in May is $10,800. So holy cow, you guys, all you need is 12 customers in May and you can literally make 10K. And I'm going to share with you in the next ingredients how that's going to happen. But if you were making only 25% profit, you would need to get 45 customers to make 10,000. Okay, what makes more sense? 12 customers or 45 customers? But look at this. If you were promoting a lip gloss and you wanted to make 10,000 this month with a lip gloss, you would need 1,112 customers. But let me add another layer and put this really into perspective. 45 customers at 25%, you're making 10,000. 45 customers at 100%, you're making $40,000. But oh my, 1,112 customers times 900, you're making your first $1 million. Or would you rather make 10,000 and sell 1,000 lip glosses? You guys, this is important because the only way you make money online is if you promote something. So this is a page that you should screenshot, because why wouldn't you want to launch a business and learn how to have a successful business and make 100% profit? To me, it's definitely a no-brainer, right? And so the second reason why I recommend promoting a digital product is because it's daily pay directly into your bank account. Like if you're an affiliate or network marketer for another company, sometimes you got to wait to get paid. With this, when you promote your own digital products or have the access to promote digital products, you or programs, you get immediate money into your bank account and you get to sell something that truly helps people. I get it. A lip gloss can help a mom feel sexy for an hour, but promoting something where they can learn a new skill can completely transform their life and transform even their entire family's life. So this is a very important step. I feel like this step is if you don't add the ingredients, right? And the ingredients, like if I didn't add this to the cake, I'm not going to have a very good cake. I don't think just having eggs and butter and water would make a good cake. You need the whole ingredients. And this, my friends, is a huge part of that. Now, step 3, automate your business. Now, this is where we're starting to add the ingredients, right? Now, this is where you have your life back and your time back. Because many of you right now listening to me, I get it. You already have a full-time job. So you're trying to figure out how you can even manage adding more time. And by the way, I'm going to share with you a 2-hour working process on this today. Okay, that's what you're going to be covered. But here is an automated system. these pages would literally be out there working for you 24/7. On average, 1 out of 20 people buy. By the way, this is pre-built and given to you. I will show you how to build a business to 6 figures with this system and it not costing you a dime. But so your goal would be to get 10 people a day to put their email in. Because if 1 out of 20 are buying from you, that would be a customer every other day, and that's a 10K in May. Screenshot this page. This is huge. This is how you do that. We just focus on making sure you get 10 people a day to put an email in. And again, that's through step 4, getting your business discovered. You guys, you can use a method called the copy and paste free ads method, where you can actually post classified ads and attract people. You guys, I used this method when I was growing my business, and not only did it build my email list, it also did get me customers, but it built my YouTube channel, because in the free ad I posted, I put a video in there as well. So now I'm monetized on YouTube. The other method, just a minute, somebody was doodling on the screen. I don't know how I can shut that off. If anybody can show me how to shut that off, would be awesome. But it's distracting, so let me get it off real quick. I don't know. I will put that on my note to figure that out for the next one. Anyway, so we can show you how to build a business by faceless content, where you don't even got to talk on video and or even be on video. It's called your invisible empire. We actually give you this 71-page PDF, and I give you a training to go with it. And so you have the ability to have that as well. And then also use social media. Social media is a powerful way to be able to build your business. You guys, I was sharing with you a minute ago, right, that there is, okay, can you see me? I'm sorry. It was somebody's doodling again. Social media is the other way we get our business discovered. There's 4.8 billion people on social media alone. If you use social media, you can attract your customers to you. And again, all you need is 12 customers to make 10K in May. Do the math on that. 4.8 billion people, and all you need is 10. Okay. And we will show you how to become a magnet on social media. The next is you got to become relatable with your content. Now, I just shared with you a cool part about social media is there's 4.8 billion people, but the other part is, how do you stand out? How do you stop the scroll? So what you need to do is you need to know who your perfect customer is. You need to use the stop the scroll hooks, and you need to do what's called a CTA, which is a call to action. And this allows customers to get back inside your automated system. Okay. Step 6, you get a customer. That's it. I want to explain what I just shared with you, because if you already got a product to promote, you're good. Your automated system is set up and given to you. All you got to focus on is creating content and stopping the scroll of your customers. And then after that, a new customer comes in. So this is Daryl, you guys. He made $33,000. And I don't know, this was 2 days ago. And so maybe it's different than that. I don't know. Why don't I have Daryl come on and share with you? Because I would love, because these steps I just shared with you, Daryl has been applying them in his business since January. And so I want him to share with you what he has done. And Daryl, I'm looking for you. Okay, I see 2 Daryls. Oh, wait, I think it's this one. Okay, Daryl, you should be able to unmute.
Can you hear me? Can you guys hear me? Okay, awesome. Hey, yes, I'm super excited. I'm fired up. Last month was a good month. But a little bit about myself, guys. I'm Daryl Hannah. Appreciate you guys for being here. So a little bit about my story. Guys, I used to work as a welder for 14 years at a job. I was a 3-time employee of the month. Rarely ever missed, worked every Friday, 6-7 days a week. The typical, 9-to-5 job, as far as like no life, every weekend, missing out on birthdays, holidays, missing out on my wife's anniversaries, had to work on those days, still living paycheck to paycheck, still broke, still behind on all my bills, payday loans. I can go on. Just miserable. My marriage was actually on the rocks because of me working. And now, of course, I was looking for another way. But until you find something else, you have to continue to deal with that type of job and how the supervisors talk to you and treat you like crap, which we all know how that is at jobs. And so one day on a Tuesday, I come in like a traditional Tuesday at 8 o'clock. And well, at 6 o'clock, I had been there about 2 hours, but I come in and I get called to the office. Make a long story short, guys, me and 7 people, our department was going away. And so you figure if a guy who's been 3-time employee of the year, a guy who's worked 14 years of the job, there's people in other department who've been there from temporaries to 6 months to 2 or 3 years. You figure that I would have some type of seniority, but I didn't. And so what ended up happening, me and those 7 people end up an hour, 2 hours after, an hour after I got called to the office, we got fired. All 7 of us got let go. And so here I am in the parking lot in my car, like just trying to process everything because I done gave a job 14 years. I done almost got divorced because of it. Missed out on my 6 or 7 years straight of my school with my daughter. Didn't get to attend rarely any of my son's sporting events from baseball to football because I allowed that job not only to control everything that I've had, but control my income. I didn't have no plan B. I didn't have any money put aside because they didn't give me any reason to think that I was going to get fired, And so after sitting in the car, just crying my brains out, just trying to gather everything. Not only did I put myself in a position where actually I was homeless for a couple of months because of that, if I'm being honest. I was homeless for a couple of months. But the big thing is this, guys. I told myself, it hit me that jobs, whether you full-time, been there 40 years or whatever, you're just a number. You're just a number at any time. They can come in and change and do whatever they want. And they're already going to know they're going to get rid of you before you even start, before they even do it. So I told myself I never wanted to work for another job. I wasn't going to give another job or anybody the opportunity to come in there and just snap their fingers and take away everything the only income I had to provide for my family. So I knew people were making money online, right? I just didn't know nothing about it. I was like a lot of other people. You always think, if you don't, until your mind get right, you just think the only way you can make money is if you go work for punch a clock and trade your time for money. We're only designed one way, and that's the way. And I was just like everybody else. So, but I went online. I went online, and make a long story short, I did a couple of things: MLM, recruiting, building teams, spamming my links to everybody, the worst of the worst. And then I came across digital marketing. And then on January the 13th of this year, someone actually introduced me to this community. And so they were talking about this program. And then I joined on January the 15th, right? So January the 15th, I come in. One of the best things that I love was the community, guys. I'm used to being a part of Facebook groups. The community was just so lit. Everybody was supportive. They was welcoming. People were making money more than others. They were still congratulating. The training was immaculate. There were other people who were just making I'm almost numbers that you only dreamed of, right? So I just came in, I plugged into the training. The training was top tier training. I plugged in. And so I started on the 15th. My first 2 weeks, so end of the month, I made about $5,000, which is still more than me working 7 days a week, 12 hours a day for a whole month as a welder. And I was like, okay, so I'm definitely on to something. So what I done, I just kind of turned up my intensity. I started really watching a lot of people, really studying the 2-hour workday, really creating my content and just getting locked in. So for February, I made about 7,000. And so for March, I had my big breakthrough month because I really went all in. Like I really went all in. So for the month of March, I ended up making like 37,000 for the month of March. And so then for April was another good month. I think Michelle just posted I was at what, 33,000. I end up at $36,100 for the month of March. I mean, for the month of April. Guys, look here. I joined this business on January the 15th. It is May the 1st. So January, February, March, April. I don't even know if that's 4 full months. I'm at $87,000 since January the 15th. I can't even tell you. It's almost surreal if I'm being honest. Like sometime I wake up, I'm at $2,500 just today. And I have been out shopping. I have been out doing exactly whatever I want to do, just enjoying myself because of the automated system that we give you guys for free when you get over here. It's just plug and play. This is by far the best. There's just no other business out there that even comes close to this. But the key thing, guys, is what you're going to learn. Like everything is so meticulously put together. It's so structured. A 2-hour workday. You're going to learn how to market. You're going to learn how to create content. You're going to learn how to build an email list. You don't have to have a following. These are things that you're going to need if you're trying to come into the online space. You just can't come in here and come online and start posting and people pull out their cars. But so you're going to get the training that you're going to need. And it's almost going to be, and of course, it's like Michelle said, the goal is 20 people, right? Just today, I was actually checking today. And before I got on, I've had like 360 people just today come through my funnel. I mean, just unheard of, and that's why I'm able to, and that's based on my marketing that I've learned in this program, the 2-hour workday that I'm utilizing, and of course the content that I've learned how to create with the training that I've acquired inside of this program. Guys, this is what has allowed me to make daily pay. I am now typically my day is completely over by 12. And sometimes I'll go beyond that. But like the fact that now on a day like Wednesday, I would typically, it's 7:24 down here in Tennessee. I would typically just be getting home right now, broken, wore out, stressed, still broke, still looking to pay my bills. Now I don't even have to worry about anything. All my bills are practically paid for the whole year, if I'm being honest. All thanks to this business. So I just want to say this, guys. Listen, we do all this around a 2-hour workday. If you can come in, if you can just get locked in, if you can be coachable, if you can commit to 2 hours a day, if you can stay consistent, guys, it's going to be hard for you not to be successful because you got a free system that's going to run your business for you practically 24 hours a day. I have made almost $3,000 a day, and it's just been a day of shopping and 75-degree sunshine down here in Tennessee. So again, guys, if you're here, whoever invited you here, obviously, they're on your side. They want you to, be able to quit that job. If you're looking to quit that job, guys, 10K in 30 days, I'm telling you, with these, what you're going to learn over here, it's not hard to accomplish. There's people making $10,000 in 3 days, a week, so $10,000 in a month with a free system, and all you got to do is create a couple pieces of content. Guys, I'm telling you, it's life-changing income. It's a life-changing opportunity. And I'm going to say this and I'm going to get off. And this has stuck with me ever since this guy told me this. I had a mentor back in 2018, and he told me, he said, Daryl, you have to stop being poor. And I didn't know. I thought he was talking about the situation I was in because I was in bad shape in 2018. He said, no, you have to stop. He said, you have to stop passing over opportunities repeatedly. And that's what I was doing. I was passing over opportunities repeatedly. I was living paycheck to paycheck. I was broke. I was behind on all my bills. I saw people in opportunities that I knew they were legit. They were making money. They were real. But I was just kept passing them up because I don't know what it was. And once that switch changed over, guys, that's when I realized that, you know what? If that person can do it, I can do it. As long as I'm getting the training, I can do it, guys. And this is what you're going to get. You're learning from one of who I think is the best in the industry. And on top of that, guys, there's other people inside the community, other 6-figure earners, people who made 7 figures. This is free training. 7-figure earners do not give free training in the online space. That can cost you thousands of dollars. So, guys, again, the community is supportive. Everything that you need, 24/7 support, everything for you to make 10K, guys, in 31 days and beyond is right here, guys. You're going to experience it. She's talking about it. And I just encourage you guys not to be poor and don't pass up on this opportunity. I'm talking about this is like literally life-changing can be for you in the next 30 days. Appreciate you, Michelle.
Awesome. Thank you. And congratulations on your
Thank
amazing
you.
month. And it looks like probably next week you're going to hit 100K.
I'm shooting for it.
So awesome. I love that. Man, so good. Wow. Thank you for sharing.
Yeah.
All right, guys. And I know you're like, how is this possible, right? We're going to cover that, you guys, because your neighborhood, you're thinking your city, you're not thinking global. You guys, there's customers everywhere. There's billions of people that you can connect with, right? So you might be saying, man, this sounds really, really good. But Michelle, I don't know anything about promoting products. I don't know anything about sales funnel. I don't know anything about social media. I don't know how to stop the scroll content. How do I attract customers? You guys, let me ask you this question. How would you like us to help you in executing these steps so you can get on your path to 10K in May? Put a yes in the comments if you would like to learn how we can help you with that. Put a yes in the comments if anybody would like help. Awesome. Oh, I like that. Yes, and a bunch of exclamation marks. Awesome. Look at you guys. Good group today. And you guys realize something. We've maxed out. We've maxed out on this live. There's 1,000 people in here, and I've moved people over to YouTube.
Oh.
This is how many people are looking. You're not alone, my friends. And we are literally, we will inside our community, we will create 1,000 six-figure income earners, and we will create 1,000 millionaires. Just you watch. Mark my word, May 1st of 2024, Michelle O'Neill said that you will watch it happen. The names are already being put on the wall, and I see 2 millionaires hit this year inside my community as well. So this is how we are going to help you do that. And I'm introducing you to the Legacy Builder program. You guys, this isn't a course. Matter of fact, let me ask you a question. There's nothing wrong with courses, but let me ask you a question. Have you ever purchased a course and not completed the course? I purchased a course in September of 2022 and loved the course, but I never completed it. I call it the treadmill moment, right? We can get distracted or things can come on. Of course, yeah. So look at this. A lot of people have purchased a course, but they never complete the course. This is why we've created a program to where you have the ability to get hands-on interactive help, where you literally have help every step of the way in your journey. So you can be accountable and you can be working with other people so you can make sure that you hit that 10K in May. So you know what you need to pivot. So you know what you need to work on to make sure you hit that 10K. And this is our Legacy Builder program. And we have a complete program inside our digital growth community and membership to literally walk you through step by step. And one of the things we really help you with is the discovery method. It's the ultimate discovery system to help you attract customers to you. We show you how to build that faceless brand. Okay, we show you how to build a brand. I literally just did a build a brand training that you guys have access to. We show you how to copy and paste free ads and make them convert. We show you how to utilize social media the right way. We want you to understand that there's 4.8 billion people on social media. And people are buying all the time. Matter of fact, I have a question to ask you. If you have bought something online this year, put a yes in the comments. Put a yes in the comments if you bought anything online this year. Look at all the yeses. See, it's not a question of people are buying. The only question is, are you going to learn the skill so they can buy from you? And somebody said, can you really make money with a faceless brand? Yes. I give you a 71-page PDF. Once you purchase the program, inside of it is a 71-page PDF and a complete step-by-step training on building your invisible empire. It's a complete guide to build your business faceless, and it shows you exactly what you need to do to make 100K your first year with building a faceless brand. It's not just posting to post, it's posting to build that faceless brand and that image. And then you also get to be part of our digital growth community. There's 15,400 people inside our community. The only way they got here was from the training that we sell and that we promote inside the process. That's the only way they got here, by promoting this. So it's not a question if it works, right? And this is a training you get. I give you a daily video. You literally have a daily action step. Like, you are going to be getting a daily video and a PDF of what to do every single day in May so you can achieve 10K in May. Here's a few people that have gone through the program or going through the program. Look, they love the breakout rooms. He was able to discover his perfect customer, the most valuable coaching that he has ever received. He couldn't get out of his chair. It was so amazing. Amazing session, learning about their perfect customer. Love the breakout rooms, because what I do is when we're working with you guys, I actually give you a strategy and I send you out in a breakout room with other people. And so you can really grow and learn together. Let me ask you a question. Do you think you're going to learn more by sitting in your home, in your environment that got your bank account to look like it did? Or are you going to learn more by being on mentoring with 4, 5, and 6-figure and even 7-figure income earners? That's the power of community, right? And that's what you get to be part of. They absolutely love the breakout rooms and the interactive training that they get to be part of. Now, I got to share this staggering fact with you guys. In 30 days, our Legacy Builder program generated $3,450,000 in 30 days, just our Legacy Builder program. That doesn't include the Launchpad and the Passive Daily Pay Blueprint or the Digital Mastery. That's just one of our programs. Now get this, that million was 100% profit into the community members' pockets. Isn't that absolutely amazing? So if we can do 3.4 million in 30 days with one product, yes, 10K can happen for you if you're willing to follow the proven process. Now look at this, you guys, and we're going to have Jimmy talk. I'm so excited to have my buddy Jimmy talk. And Jimmy, he posted this 5 days ago, and that was his third $900 ding for that day. And 5 days ago, he had a total have made $32,000 for the month of April. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to find Jimmy here in the community. And I'm going to have him share with you guys. He's never shared before. So let's give Jimmy some love. This is going to be awesome. Oh, where are you at, Jimmy? I'm looking for you, my friend. Okay, Jimmy, you should be able to unmute.
All righty. Can you hear me now? It's good to see all of y'all. You're looking awesome tonight as usual. But anyway, hey, folks, I've got to tell y'all something. This is a mind-blowing experience for Jim. I'm just no hillbilly. There's not much to me. I'm just a good old boy, but guess what? I'm coachable. I am very coachable, and I know a good deal when I see it. And I'm telling you, the amount of money I invested in myself in this program, if I knew when I first started what I know now, man, I would give them way more than what I gave. It's mind-boggling. Like she was saying, I'm in the 30-something thousand for April. Mind-blowing, and my goal was $10,000. That was my goal. Well, I hit 10. I said, well, heck, I'm just going to jump it up to 20. And now, next thing you know, I hit 20, and I said, what the crap is going on here? I said, heck, I'm going for 30. Bingo, 30. And I'm telling you, folks, we're not here to sell you anything, but we're here to show you what you can do with your life with this program. You just don't understand. Because I'm going to tell you, all of this digital part of it, all of the training that you see on your screen, and then you throw in a bunch of live interactive training that, my gosh, it just goes on and on and on. And if you don't pick up on this, it's just because you're not paying attention. The program works. It's infallible. It will work every time. We're proving it. Daryl, living testimony. I got the privilege to talk to Daryl on the phone today. I tell you what, that guy right there, he's just like the rest of the community. He is just a good, ethical, decent person that was a normal, average person, just like most of y'all listening to us right now. And he took a hold of the reins, and he took care of the situation that he had in front of him. And you've got the opportunity to do it for yourself. And that's what we want you to do. I don't care who brought you in here, get back with them and get that life changed. And if you think it's hard, digital marketing, those two words scared me to death. I said, what? I didn't know what I said, well, look, I had a furniture store working myself to death. Too much work. No, this stuff is heavy. And so I turned that over to my daughter and son-in-law. And I said, now, what am I going to do? Because I'm not going to depend on some little Social Security check or anything like that to survive on. There's no guarantee those will be around ever. A flip of a vote and it's gone. So what I wanted was something for now, something for later. But get this, I had no idea the now would be that good. And the reason it is because of this program right here. And if you think you can't do it, get out of your head. And another thing, if you're broke, that's not a choice right now. But if you stay broke, that's a choice. You can dig down in there. And if you want to change your life like Daryl, me, all of us, Tim, Michelle, Michelle, look at her story. Unbelievable. She's just a phenomenal person. And what is she doing? She's sharing this knowledge with us, and we get to sit here and listen. I bombard her lives nearly every day because I love to hear her story. I learn something from her every single day. And that's why I go, not just to learn, but I want to pick up value. I want to be able to tell you people what you can do. And don't ever underestimate yourself. Because I'm telling you, I have amazed myself on many times. And it's all because of this. I'm serious. You know, you guys, if you're on the fence, get off of that thing. It's time to go. I mean, you're getting in on the ground floor of the best thing that's happened to online businesses in decades. And I've looked at all the other programs. Believe me, I looked for a year before I landed here. And the reason I stopped here was tech friendly, no monthly expenses, and the price was, gosh, compared to the other ones, this is nothing. And then the main ingredient, this community. You'll never look around wondering, what do I do next? You don't have to worry about that. So much support, so much. You've got every tool that you need to do what Daryl's doing, what I'm doing, even what Michelle's doing. You will have all of those tools. But let me tell you the secret. If you've got a ditch to dig, the shovel's laying there. If you don't pick that shovel up, the ditch is not going to get dug. So grab a hold, make yourself happy. You deserve it. Don't short yourself. Just get in here with us. And I mean, hey, this is the first time in a long time that I can say I have a job that I dearly love and I have fun. These people are fun. Go Cowboys, Michelle. You know what I'm saying? And we can't forget about
I was waiting for that. There you
But
go.
you know, sorry, Tim, if you're on here, no offense, man. But anyway, go Cowboys and go you. Do not sell yourself short. You deserve everything that we are getting. And you've got the same opportunity that we had. And there's nothing stopping you but you. So just get with whoever brought you in here, say, hey, let's go, you know, and change your life. It's not undoable by any stretch of the imagination because
That's my customer, y'all. That's my customer, y'all. I just had to say that. That's my customer, y'all.
look at Mayfa. I love that woman. I'm gonna tell you what, if it wasn't for Mayfa, I don't know. I love her so much. She's such a good person. If you turn Mayfa inside out, she would be prettier on the inside than she is out. And she's beautiful on out. I mean, you know, I'm serious. She's just a phenomenal person. And just like all of you, all of these people in the community, we're not working against each other. We're working together. And man, together we are unstoppable. So join the family. Come on and be with us. I mean, you deserve it. And I'll just shut up now. I didn't mean to put anybody to sleep, but thank y'all for having me. And Daryl, thanks for the conversation today, my man. I appreciate you. I know where Daryl's hometown is. I've been there. I mean, what the heck? But anyway, thank y'all so much. I really appreciate you. And I appreciate this program. I really do. I appreciate it to no end. It's just, it's almost, I mean, you know, that's so too good to be true. I hear it all the time. Oh, no, that's too good to be true. Hey, buckle up, Buttercup, because it's true. I mean, there's no ifs, ands, or buts about it. So just grab a hold and come join us. We will adopt you into our family in a heartbeat, you know. So anyway, thank y'all.
Oh, absolutely. You are the best. Thank you so much for sharing. I absolutely love your story, Jimmy. And you guys, yes, he is exactly right. We equip you with exactly everything that you need. And that's all he was. He was just so coachable. And as you can hear his heart, he truly cares. And that's just what you get when you get inside our community. So why is this massive success happening, right? Because like you heard him say, people like, is this too good to be true? No, because we are in the digital world today. The world is going digital. Why not you? You guys realize that the digital goods economy is already a gigantic $950 billion market in the e-learning industry. It did 950 million in 2019, and it averages 1.2 billion a day right now, you guys, a day. And it's projected to be a $3 billion a day industry. You realize how much money is going to be made in the next 3 years? Why not you? And today you're getting the exact step-by-step steps that you need to take for you to make 10K in May. Plus, you have a whole entire community of people that support you, will celebrate you, and be there to help you every step of the way. Now, okay, check this out. Victoria, and I'm gonna have her come and talk, you guys. She literally did 89,000 in April. Yes, that is not a typo. She literally in 9 months has made $256,000. But you guys, she hasn't always had success like this. And this is what is so important. You're going to come and hear her story, but there is nothing that Victoria has done, or that I have done, or that Jimmy has done, or that Daryl has done, or that any of the 14 or 15,000 people in our community have done. We are just everyday people like you, but we were ready for a change. We weren't going to accept anything short of changing our life. So Victoria, I'm going to let you take it away. And congratulations, Victoria, on an incredible April you had.
Oh my goodness, what an April it was. And what a start to May already. I'm at 62, I might be at 6,600 actually for the day for May. So I am pumped up. So for those of you, like Michelle said, my name is Victoria. I am a busy boy mama. I have 3 little boys. 2 of them are special needs. 1 is autistic. And I'm an Army wife. My husband is active duty. And so he was away when I started this, and he actually just got back last week. And get this, you guys, and this is, I don't just want to sit here and throw numbers at you, but just to kind of give you an idea, when he got back last week, we were so unplugged. I mean, we went strawberry picking. We had daily bike rides with the kids. I mean, just a lot of being present. We were doing puzzles. We were doing Legos. We were doing Play-Doh, you know, all the kids things. And I still made $20,000 that week while we were unplugged. Okay. And so a little bit of my backstory, if you saw my resume before, I've done everything under the sun. I've waited tables. I've worked in retail. I've worked in education. I've worked in real estate, like you name it. And I've probably done it to some extent. But once I started having kids, I really wanted to find a way where I could stay home, work less, and make more. Okay. So tell me in the comments, who has tried an MLM? Just say me. This is not an MLM. I always need to say that. But just tell me if you've ever tried one, and then tell me how it made you feel. Now, I want you to understand, I'm not the kind of person that is going to bash MLM, because I did that for 7 years, and I think it's a brilliant business model. It truly is. However, for what I wanted out of it personally, the time freedom that I wanted personally, I was so burnt out. So I actually did the math on this, and oh my gosh, I can't remember, because the last math that I had for this was, oh, now I can't, I'm going so squirrel brain, but I was slinging mascara, making $7 on a mascara, and I believe my math is correct. I would have had to get 125 customers in order to make $900. That might be wrong. That might be off. I don't know. 125 customers. That means I was looking for them. I was cold messaging. I was doing parties. I was doing the follow-up. You know, I had people that were unfriending me left and right because they were like, I don't want anything to do with this, right? And then I was constantly having to grow a team so that we could make a little more, because that is multi-level marketing. And I want to address this because I've seen people mentioning this before, in a pyramid, you have somebody at the top that's making bank off of everybody below them. Okay. It's multiple levels for a reason. And so then you have an upline and you have a downline. With this, it is 100% you. That's it. You are the CEO of your own business. You are making 100% profit. You cannot make 100% profit in an MLM. Okay. But I did that for 7 years because I thought, this is the way I need to make an income and stay home with my kids. Well, get this. Like I said, my face was glued to my phone doing this, and I was maybe making a couple thousand a month. Okay. And then it got to a point where I was just so burnt out. I said, I'm going to do my own thing. I'm going to start my own online boutique, right? Because then I'll be able to make 100% profit. Tell me in the comments who has ever started their own business. Just say me if you have ever started a business, because if so, the amount of money and time that goes into something like that. Okay. So I went 30 grand into debt to start my own boutique, and I still have inventory upstairs that I can't even sell. All right. And I did that though, because I'm like, okay, this is mine. I'm the CEO. I'm going to make 100% profit. And so I was making $20 selling a shirt. So I went from making $7 from someone's company to $20 on my company. And then it got to a point where my income, it just went to 20% battery. My income went from like $1,200 a month to nothing. I hadn't made a sale for 6 weeks. And in my head, I was just convinced, people just don't want to buy from me anymore. And I couldn't find more customers and whatever. And you guys know when it rains, it pours, right? Tell me in the comments who is currently living paycheck to paycheck, because 61 or 62% of Americans are living paycheck to paycheck. I don't ever want you to be somebody that uses that as an excuse for not taking action to change it. Okay. That's why I always want to say, I want to be your hype girl, because I want you to understand you don't have to stay there. I say this all the time. It's not a decision to be broke, but it is a decision to stay there. Okay. So when I was broke and we hadn't made anything on my online boutique, I had seen my friend make 40 grand in 2 months talking about this digital marketing thing. You better believe I was the girl that was first in line to be like, it's another one of those things. It's got to be a scam, because typically something that sounds too good to be true is. We're taught this as kids. We are conditioned to believe that you have to go to college, you have to get a good degree, and that's how you'll get a good paying 9-to-5 job, right? You don't need to like your job. You just need to get a good paying job. And then when you're not making enough there, go get a second job and work overtime. And our economy sucks. So then go work more and more and more. That's what we're told. So when you hear somebody tell you, you can literally work less and make more, we can't process it, right? That was me. I was like, there's no freaking way. But this was a Hail Mary for me. We needed to pay for a new transmission, new tires, and doing all of this while my husband's gone with my 3 kids, right? And so this was a Hail Mary. I had to watch a friend's kids, and I had to go and clean somebody's house so that I could get the funds to start this. And so when I went all in on this, I'm like, if I can make $1,200 a month, I'm going to break even. I made $29,000 my first month. Okay. And I want you to understand, I know when you hear numbers like this, it's hard for you to fathom if you're currently living paycheck to paycheck. I want you to understand everybody who is talking about these numbers, they were in the same position when they started. They needed a way out too. They needed a change. They needed something that would benefit them, and create a better life for their families, right? So we all started at the same spot, y'all. We did. And so in 5 months and 8 days, I hit my first 6 figures. And now 9 months in, I'm actually over $260,000 right now. April alone, like Michelle said, was almost 90K. My husband just got home. We got orders. We're moving only about an hour and a half away. And get this, we went down yesterday, found a house, and we put an offer in, got it accepted, brand new construction, and we might be paying cash. Like as of right now, we're putting down 50%, but we're not closing for another couple months. And so we're like, like crazy, how crazy would it be to put cash down for a house in this economy? That is what we are talking about here. You guys, these are not just big dreams. I want you to understand this is happening for so many people. It is not so far out of reach for you. It's not. And it starts with deciding no more. Today is the day, and doing whatever you have to do to take massive action. Okay. So I want you to hear this when Michelle is explaining like what all of this is, what the programs are, because I want you to understand this has been the biggest dang blessing in my life. And I know it sounds so cliche, the whole I wish I would have started sooner, but my gosh, I wish I would have started sooner because it has changed everything for us. So that's my story, and I'm sticking to it.
Oh my gosh, congratulations on your house. How exciting.
We were just talking about it today. We're like, we might be able to pay cash. Like,
Yes.
Crazy.
It's awesome. Oh, love it. Thank you so much. And this is your 100K month. Yes.
Yes.
Yes, I absolutely love it. So you guys, you can see she is an everyday mom, just like you, right? Mom, dads, aunts, uncles, and grandparents. That's what I love this. We don't have any like flashy background. We just had the desire to change our family's life. So I know one of the questions people are asking, well, but how much time is this going to take me to do, right? Because that's something that's important to understand. So I want to walk through the 2-hour workday with you. You guys, we spend 30 minutes copy and pasting free ads to high traffic websites, 30 minutes a day, copy, paste, post. You know what I loved about this? First of all, I'm an introvert, so this was an introvert's dream come true. But secondly, you guys, it built my YouTube channel and my email list, and I'm now monetized and I'm now paid on YouTube because of this process. So not only can it help you make money, it can help grow your email list and grow your YouTube channel. And then we spend 1 hour creating 3 pieces of content. I want you to think about this for a minute. You will go to work and spend 8 hours to get paid for 8 hours. I can work for 1 hour and create 3 pieces of content that is always out there working for me. This is how you see people making so much money, because they have content that's constantly out there working. And so every day it's like you're planting your digital real estate that is out there always working for you. We don't have to create another video again to continue to make money. They're always compounding and working for us. When you have a job, you trade time for dollars. And I don't know about you, but I would rather spend 1 hour every day creating content than I would 8 hours at a job to have to work that 8 hours again. And then the second part of our 2-hour workday is we just spend learning and responding to comments and 30 minutes on emails. This is how you start building your foundation. You get really intentional with these income earning strategies. This is exactly how I started, and I was able to hit 6 figures in 6 months. And you guys, when I discovered this, I would have been ecstatic if I could have worked 2 hours a day and made $54,000 a year. Never in my wildest dreams that I think volume like that would happen, but it happens because we have the entire world to market to. And so Amy, you guys, had 2 jobs. She is definitely the billboard of, you guys, you can do this around your crazy life, your crazy schedule. So I'm going to have Amy come on and share with you what she did to be going from working 70 plus hours to be able to go down and be able to quit both of her jobs, you guys. So I'm going to have her come and share with you exactly what she did. Then I'm going to come back and share with you and tie it all together for you. Okay. So Amy, I'll let you take it away.
All right. Welcome, everybody. First and foremost, I want to say today I am officially, it's my 1-year anniversary with this community. I've been doing this for 1 year. And yes, this is life-changing, even if you have no clue what it is, because I didn't either. If you have no clue about social media, marketing, any of it, that's okay. I didn't either. What I also want to know from you, I want to talk to those of you that are burned out, sick and tired of always struggling, and just want your time back. How many of you that are here tonight are just burned out. Put a yes in the comments if you're burned out and sick and tired of busting your butt for somebody else and never getting your dreams accomplished. Yes, yes, right? That's exactly where I was a year ago. I was fed up. I was disappointed where I was in life. I was divorced. I was a single mom at the time. Still am, but I just wanted my time back. And I was sick of struggling building somebody else's dreams. And when I came across this, the funny thing is, you guys, I hadn't even been on social media. My daughter created this TikTok for me. That's how I came across Michelle. I had to Google what digital marketing was. I had no clue. I didn't even know what the plus sign was on the TikTok. I knew nothing, but that was my life. I was working 2 jobs, 18 hours a day for 3 years straight. I was done, burnt. I just couldn't do it anymore. And I knew that what I was doing wasn't working and something had to change. If it didn't, at 50 years old, I was going to be miserable for whatever time I was blessed with. And I wanted to have my relationship back with my kids. I was losing that relationship because it was work, work, work. And I know many of you are the same way because that's how we were raised. If one job ain't enough, get another one. And now you're exchanging time for dollars. So I put my foot down and I jumped into this not knowing anything because I wanted to invest in me. I wanted something different. I was coachable. I was consistent and I was committed to the process. Every single day I showed up. 20 minutes in the morning, 40 minutes on my lunch break, another 30 minutes in between those 2 jobs, literally 18 hours a day between 2 jobs. I'm not kidding you. I did this not knowing anything. I had all the cards stacked against me, but I wanted something more. I wanted something better for me and my kids. By 10 weeks into this, I had not only learned, but I had earned so much that I was able to not quit one of those jobs, but I quit both of those jobs by plugging in for 2 hours every single day throughout my day. And I can tell you right now, my friend, I felt like an elephant had been lifted off of my chest and I was a brand new person. By 12 weeks in, I was now a stay-at-home mom for the first time ever. I was running an online business from home. Are you kidding me? Like, I didn't even know how to do TikTok just a few months ago. You know, by 9 months in, you guys, I hit 100 grand. Right? Oh my gosh, it's just mind-blowing, but it's so easy to learn and it's so easy to follow. You got live Zooms, you got mentorship, you got daily videos that walk you through the process. And that's how I was able to learn and earn, right, at the same time. But I was able to do this in between those jobs and life, right? For April, I made over 30 grand. I mean, are you kidding me? Why? Why was I working 2 jobs, 18 hours a day when I can work 3 hours a day or 2 hours a day? Today, I've made almost 2 grand. And I've done all the things that I personally wanted to do for the day. Last week, my daughter and I jumped in my car on a Monday at 10 a.m. and we went to where she's going to college, went and looked at apartments, went shopping, did all the things that you could only dream of doing. I didn't have to look at my bank account. I knew the money was there. I paid off in the last year every debt that I've had. I paid it over $7,300 off on my car. I have no debt, and I have 4 accounts with cash in each one of them. I've never been able to say that, ever. So please do not doubt yourself. Give yourself some credit. Invest in you. You're worth it. Your kids are worth it. Your family's worth it. Take your life back and start building your dreams. Quit building somebody else's. This is the wave of the future. It doesn't matter how old you are. It doesn't matter what your educational level is. I told you I knew nothing. I had to Google it. It's so easy to learn. Just please, my friend, listen to what's being told to you today. Plug in. We will help you. We will all be there for you. This is a community. This is a movement to help other people quit struggling. We are a movement. We will help tens of thousands more. I hope you're one of them. I hope you are.
Yes, so good. So share with them though what happened to you when you went shopping with your daughter. Because you made more money than you spent.
I did. So this has happened quite a few times, but I took my daughter. We were gone for 3 days. I made over $2 grand each day that I was there. And I made double what I spent. And we just blew it. I mean, we blew money like it was nothing. I've never been able to do that. There's such freedom by this, you guys. There's such freedom in all of it. And I just, oh my gosh, I've booked 3 trips, paid in full. Never been able to take my kids on vacations. And I've got them all planned out, all paid for, and still have. I mean, it's just, I can't say it enough, you guys. I can't.
I love that so much.
Man.
Yeah. Life-changing it is. And I
It
love it.
is.
Happy anniversary too.
Thank you. Yay. I
So-
am, by the way, 1 year in, I am well over 200 grand. I do not count, you guys. I don't look at my accounts. I'm really bad about it, but it's not all about the money for me. So I don't focus on that. I still coupon. I still cook every night. I'm still a penny pincher, but I don't look at the numbers because that's not what's most important to me. So, but I do know I am over 200 grand earned. Yeah.
And mostly when you have it going in multiple different bank accounts, it's hard to.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly. And I've never had that. I've never lived that life.
Yeah.
So it's
It's so
amazing,
awesome.
truly. Yes.
All right.
Let's go.
Let's talk about how you guys get started and exactly what it takes, right? And what you're going to learn. Well, how you get started, you guys, when you purchase the Legacy Builder program, you immediately get access to your Legacy Builder program. But inside of that, you get access to 4 income streams. And right here, this Launchpad sells for $100. This Passive Daily Pay Blueprint sells for $300. This Digital Mastery for $600 and the Legacy Builder for $900. So you literally have the ability to start selling these products at any time. And when somebody buys one of them, you make 100% profit. If you sold one a day, that's $1,900 a day. So that is what I absolutely loved. I'm like, wait, so I can learn and earn at the exact same time. Yes. So while you're learning these skills, you have the ability to be earning an income as well. You guys, that was the most brilliant thing I'd ever heard. And the fact that we can make 100% profit. Now, also, when you enroll today, you're going to get these additional bonuses. Of course, our digital growth community, which is priceless. You're going to love it and meet the most amazing people. You're going to get a Canva crash course that helps you be able to create your content using Canva. You're going to get my 1 million in 17 months step-by-step blueprint that is going to be launching this coming week. You guys are going to absolutely love it. You're also going to get the 30-day market strategy growth plan. So I'm telling you guys, if you are brand new and you have no following, you have no skills, you'll want to follow this 30-day growth marketing strategy plan. You will absolutely love your results. This plan is exactly what I did, how I went from brand new on TikTok. I made 7,000 my first month and 14,000 my second month. I made 21,000 on the TikTok platform before I even had 1,000 followers. Okay, so you're going to learn that and how to start your own online business with MRR, which is Master Resale Rights. You're going to learn that. And you're going to get 200 digital product ideas, because once you're inside the program and you start learning how to market, learning how to build an email list, you might want to launch your own product, service, or community. You're also going to get the mindset, message, and marketing to your first $1 million, exactly what it takes. And you're going to get that Your Invisible Empire Faceless marketing training as well. So if you don't want to talk on video, you can get that. Okay. And you get all of that and all 4 income streams, you guys, for only $900. And get back with the person that introduced you to this, because many of us do offer payment plans. So you can get back with that. Because just one of each of these products a day, you're making $1,900 a day. You literally get your hands on $1,900 worth of product, plus all the bonuses for only $900. Now, if that's not your goal, if you're not looking to make, oh, by the way, that gives you a strategy, a blueprint inside of it to show you how to make $900 a day, which is $328,000 a year. It also shows you how to make a reoccurring income stream. You have reoccurring bills. Why not a reoccurring income stream? It also shows you how to add multiple other income streams as well. So this not is just one way to make money. This is just how we start by building that solid foundation. But if that's not your goal, we also have the Digital Mastery that has a 600 daily pay blueprint inside of it. And you will get access to 3 income streams, the 100, 300, and the 600. And then we also have the Passive Daily Pay Blueprint, which is a $300 blueprint inside of it, which is $109,000 a year. You can still make some good money with that as well. You get the income streams on $100 and a $300 product. And then we have our Launchpad, which is $100, you guys. Inside of all of these products, you're going to learn how to launch a business. You're going to learn how to go to launch to profit with your online business. You're going to learn how to build that passive income. Okay, so these are the products. We have our 900, 600, 300, and 100. And you get to pick the one that's best for your goals and dreams. And that's the way to get started. So what I want to do real quick before I open up for questions is I want to pass it over to Jeffrey, and he is going to share with you guys as well. Jeffrey, you should be able to unmute. And by the way, the person that introduced you, they have sent you an email. Scroll down to the bottom and there's a PS inside the email where you can get started. If you get started in the program tonight, please put it in the chat. We want to celebrate with you. We want to recognize you, so let us know in the chat. So Jeffrey, you should be able to unmute.
I am, thanks. Look, folks, I'm 67 years old. I have a wife, 4 kids, 12 grandchildren, 10. We found out last week, 11, and we found out later this week that our 11th great-granddaughter is a girl due in September. So I have 10 grandchildren. They're all boys except 7 girls. But what I want to tell you is you're never too old to do this. I'm 67. We have people 80, 84. We have people that are 18, 19, and everybody in between. Look quickly around the screen at everybody that's here. That shows you that anybody, I don't care what your situation is, everybody can do this successfully. We have people from all over the world, all different types of lives, all different situations, and they're still being successful. I've been a realtor. I used to say I started at 20. I actually didn't realize it. This month starts my 48th year. I actually started in real estate at 19 because this is the start. This month is my 48th year. And I made a lot of money over the years, and I made not a lot of money over the years because it does this. And I won't go into all the times I've been broke, but I can tell you I have been. And when I saw this, I had about little over 2.5 years ago, we lost an income in the family due to health reasons. I started working in a big warehouse. Not going to tell you who it is, but you have a pretty good idea. We're talking 19 acres, 885,000 square feet, 7.5 minute walk at a brisk pace, and a pair of steel-toed boots across the concrete. I walked 13 to 16 miles in a 10-hour shift. The problem was I was an hour each way. 10 hours meant I was gone from the home 12 hours. 5 hours meant I was gone 7 hours. What happened was I saw Michelle, my mentor, who popped up and said, hey, make this amount of money with a 2-hour day. And I went, that can't be right. She must put too many zeros on the end of that. I watched her for about a week, saw some other people, and said, man, I'm all in. The reason I did that is I was working 70 to 80 hours a week. I still found time to put the 2-hour workday with your income earning activity in the nooks and crannies of my day. 20 minutes here, 30 minutes there, 45 minutes, an hour. You know, as realtors, sometimes we take 2-hour lunches. I didn't do that. I figured it was time well spent to do it. And you know why? The 14 hours a week that I work replaced the income of the 35 to 40-hour week second job that I had had. That didn't include gas. That didn't include the 2-hour drive to and from. That was just the 35 to 40 hours a week, plus everything else on top of that. Because of this business, I made that. I get a little emotional about this, but the one thing that I didn't know at the time that I quit my second job was right about the time that I learned that I was going to have to be a caretaker for my wife. Good Lord was watching out for me. And I can tell you, the 12 hours I was gone is over. The 7 hours that I'm gone is over. I am here for her. We have good days and we have not so good days. But you know what? It's for better or worse. And that's why this business means so much to me. Not only am I making great money, we have fantastic friends. Let me tell you this. The people, I'm what Michelle calls an OG. I've been around a while. And let me tell you, I have more people in this community ask me about my wife on a regular basis and how things are going than people I've worked with in real estate for 15 years. If they see my face, they may ask me a question. They don't. 200 people in a warehouse, multiple nights a week, 50 of those people, 10, 15 feet apart, work with. One person, after I've now been away there 5 weeks. This last Saturday was 5 weeks that I have not had to go to that job. I had one guy who I'd worked with for 2 years as my supervisor reach out and say, hey, we're still praying for your wife. How are things going? You're really missed. Out of 200 people and 50 pretty intimately that I worked with, I get more than that just from the people in this community on an ongoing basis. I tell people that this community will restore your faith in humanity because the people that are in here care. They want to celebrate you. They don't care if you're making more money than they are. They don't care that you made money more quickly than they did. Everybody celebrates everybody else and brings everybody else along. You know, I tell people there's 15,000 people plus that are standing beside you and behind you. Not one single person, because you make 100%, not one single person is standing in front of you as some of the other businesses we've talked about going, what's in it for me? I'm your upline. I'm your, sideways, whatever. Not one person. This community will absolutely change your life. The people in here, the opportunities, Michelle hasn't told you, but she is continuing to release additional training. If she released everything she has in her brain right now, it would be like trying to drink out of a fire hose. What happens is she lets us do it a little at a time. And to give you an idea, a few weeks ago, we have training in here for how to find your perfect customer. It's different for all of us. 4.8 million people on the planet that are in social media. If only 1% of those people want to make a change in their life, That's 48 million people. There's 15,000 people here. We haven't even talked to the 1%. I mean, that's the incredible part. And there's more than enough for everybody to have more than enough. That's the thing. We don't step on each other's toes because we all have different clients and customers. We all have different stories that attract people different ways. But she gives it to us bit by bit so that we can understand it, implement it, and then move on next week and learn something new. To tell you what this woman stands for, we went in to do a Find Your Perfect Customer. It's supposed to be 2 hours. She was there for 5 hours. 5 hours, not making a dime from anything she's doing because it's part of the community. Yes, she was still making money in her business because she is still involved in her business. But she sat there for 5 hours to make sure that everybody that was on that call got their questions answered and understood what they needed to do. That tells you everything you need to know right there. So I always tell people, do yourself a favor. Get back with the person that sent you here. Get with them and get off the fence, for God's sakes. You know, if you've been scrolling for 6 weeks or 6 months, how much money have you made? Probably none. Get off the fence, go back. It doesn't take anything at all to be able to get the free information and look at it. What if you spend 2 or 3 minutes and decide it's not for you? You unsubscribe, move on down the road. But what if it's exactly what you've been praying for? What if it's exactly what you've been wishing for and hoping for? What if it's that? And you didn't take the time to look. God bless. You all stay safe. Have a great evening. And thank you for being on here tonight.
Thank you so much for sharing, Jeffrey. Love it. Love it. And I love the fact that you're home now. So good. So good. Life-changing. That's what it's about. Money is just the byproduct to get us to the places and the people that we need to be at and with. So absolutely love that. So now what we're going to do, guys, is we are going to open up for questions. So if you are a guest, you can raise your hand. All you got to do is go to the little reaction at the bottom and you'll see a little hand. Raise your hand. Now I want to see your face, okay? Because I want to be able to look at you in the face when I answer your question. So please respect that. Yay, congratulations. I'm trying to get caught up with everybody who is getting started. Welcome, welcome, welcome. I love it. And so make sure that you have your camera on or we won't call your name. And now if you're already inside the community, just go inside the community and get your question answered. And there'll be people in there getting your question answered. This is for guests only because you guys get us 24/7 inside the community. But one thing I do want to comment on, I've seen somebody says, so you're buying a course to sell a course. No, we're buying a program to learn how to market, because no matter what business you do, if you don't know how to market, you're going to go out of business. Do you guys realize that most businesses that go out of business is because they suck at marketing? And 99% of businesses, that's why they go out. The other 1% is bad management. And so the best thing that you can learn is how to market your business. Now, doesn't it make sense, instead of promoting something where you make $9, doesn't it make sense to be able to promote something that is already selling and that can actually help people? But let's talk about, so you're buying a course to promote a course. Well, guess what? Verizon buys an iPhone to sell an iPhone, and they're $1 billion company off of somebody else's product. So it's actually pretty brilliant, right? I actually bought this cake mix at Dillon's. So yes, Dillon's bought this cake mix to sell this cake mix to you. It's called Business 101. It's called It's Always Been Around, except the difference is we are able to do that in a digital world today and make 100%. Love it. I love it, Jeffrey. That is so awesome. We have the same kind of cake mix. I know I'm sitting there going, I think I need to put it in the kitchen and have my daughter make it because it sounds good. But you guys, it's business. We just do that in a digital world. Why do you think Verizon didn't want to take the time to make their own cell phone? That takes a lot of time. And what if they weren't successful? But Apple had a vision. Apple had a movement to be able to change and empower the world with their phone. And they realized they were one person and they couldn't get that movement out to everybody. So they allowed Verizon, AT&T, and T-Mobile and other companies to be able to buy their product and sell their product. And guess what? I can sell this to Jeffrey. And if Jeffrey wants to turn it in a year later, he can turn it in and I can refurbish it and resell this phone over and over and over again. You guys, it's called business. But here's the difference. There's costs involved. There's overhead involved. There's material involved. There's time involved. So you only make, yep, a small percent is all you make, a small percent. But if you have a digital product, that's how you can make 100%. It's actually the most brilliant business model I have ever seen in my life. And that, my friends, is why you're seeing people making money. So are you ready, Amy, for questions?
Yep. Okay,
Oh.
we got Robin. She's been waiting. She's got a good answer for us. Good question. All right, Robin, you can unmute, hun. There you go.
Okay, I've been watching you guys for a couple of months now. I can't put my picture on here because I don't know how.
I see you, hun. You're
I
good.
see
Yeah.
Oh, you can see me?
Yes.
Oh my goodness, sorry.
Oh, I
I
love your
didn't-
glasses.
I have to wear them really to be able to see.
I
But
get it.
yeah, I've really been interested in this, and I wanted to try it, but I was just skeptical,
Mhm.
about putting the money in and not knowing if I would understand how to work this program because I'm not tech savvy at all. And I still can't believe I'm on here. I
Yes, we
mean,
actually walk you through that whole process, Robin. You walk step by step, and even when you're like connecting everything, we have live and interactive tech Zooms that we help you go through the process. Yes.
okay,
And if you need
And-
additional support doing it, that is available as well. Yes.
right. Okay. Yeah, because Mindy Judd, I think, is who I first contacted about this.
Awesome.
And she's still emailing me and stuff, trying to get me to join. And she's such a nice person.
Mhm.
And, I thought about trying another program, but it's in selling, and everybody knows how selling products goes,
Mhm.
and it's not something that everybody's into. So I was really skeptical about that because it was going to take me so much money to
Yes.
even get started. So that's why this platform just seems so much better.
Yes. And you'll
And
absolutely love the community, my friend. You'll love the community. You're never alone. You'll love that.
and I hear that a lot. And
Mhm.
I was going through my phone earlier and I seen people saying it's a scam, and then at the end of it, they'd say, buy this, get into this digital platform. It is well worth it. So kind of had me thrown for a loop at first. And then, after they said, no, this really does work,
Mhm.
so I'm really interested. So should I get with Mindy?
Yes, absolutely. Just go back to your email and then because she invited you here, and just reply to that email and let her know
Uh-huh.
you want to get started, or scroll to the very bottom of the email she sent you and there should be a PS in there for you to get started.
Okay, that sounds
Yeah.
great. Thank you very
Yeah.
much for
Yes,
letting
and
me
I
talk.
look forward to seeing you in the community.
Okay, sounds great.
But Robin, I want to leave you with something before you leave. Everybody said that Apple was crazy and nobody would pay $100 a month to have a phone in their pocket, and it would never work, right? And now look, they're a $1 trillion company. And so,
Exactly.
you know, people that say scam and things like that, they just don't have a vision because they're so stuck in like, I work 8 hours, I get paid for 8 hours, and they don't understand the power of the digital world. So I'm proud of
Right.
you for being here, and I'm proud of you for asking your question and for talking. And I look forward to getting to know you
Well,
in the community.
another thing too is my health is going downhill, and my husband, he's just went through a second battle of cancer. So I pretty much have to be with him all the time. And, you know, I need something that I can make money at and be with him. So, you know, I
This
I
is
hope
why
this
you'll
works
love
for
this.
me.
You know why? This is
Why?
why you'll love this, because when you're dealing, you know, helping him, your automations
Mhm.
are always going to be out there working for you. So that doesn't mean that you only make money if you're working your business, because your automations will be working for you 24/7 all over the
Right.
world. And that's the power of this business. It really is.
Right. And you show I mean, you get all the instructions of
Step by
how to
step.
do this
It's
step by
like paint by
step.
numbers.
Okay, yeah, that's what I need, to paint my numbers.
Yes, it is.
Uh,
If you paint it right, it will come out right. If you follow the process right, it will come out right. Yes.
Right. Okay. Thank you so much,
Yeah, thanks for being
Michelle.
here.
I've watched you a lot on
Awesome.
here also.
Well, we're
So
glad you're here.
yeah. Well, thank you very much. I'm glad to be here.
Yes. Yeah, get back with Mindy and we'll see you inside the community, okay?
All right. Thank you.
Uh-huh.
Okay, we got Rebecca Gaitan, possibly.
Hi, can you hear me?
Yes.
Excellent. Yeah, my question is, so if one of the things that we can do is resell the program that we're currently learning about, and we're the one that handles that transaction and everything, what kind of a, I guess like rebate or money back program do we do? Because it's a digital product. So if somebody orders the same thing from us, and then they turn around and say, wait a minute, I don't want it, I want my money back. I mean, is that something you tend to do with a digital product?
It's not refundable because it's a digital product. Yeah.
Okay,
So I
that's
just
what I
tell
thought.
people, you know, it's kind of like your car. You can't go buy a car and decide 30 later, I didn't like it, I want to return it, right? You're committed once you buy a car, just like this. You're committed because we can't, you know, get inside somebody's computer and take it out of their computer. So yeah.
Okay. And then
Yeah.
what kind of payment program do you recommend using, you know, for when people buy the products from us? Like PayPal?
Well, once you get started, you'll inside like PayPal or Stripe, that's our payment gateways. There's many others. I'm just giving you two. They have options that you can use to sell to your customers or offer to your customers. Yes.
All right. And so basically if you were doing the 2 hours a day, say for a week, at that point, would you have progressed enough to start earning money with just 2 hours a day for a week, or will it take 2 hours a day for 2 weeks? Usually.
You know what, when you are your own boss, you never know when the money's going to come, right? For some, it comes quite quickly. For some, it takes a little bit longer. It just really depends. If you know,
Okay.
if I could have that magic wand and put on somebody's head and said, it looks like on day 4 at 4:19, you're going to get your first customer. I mean, we would all be billionaires, right?
I know, right? Look into your crystal ball.
Yes, exactly. And, you know, unfortunately, you know, there's a lot involved, how coachable you're going to be, how consistent you're going to be, you know, and how much you follow the program and, you know, learn. I mean, it's just, but all I know is people that stay consistent, they win. They love the results. The
Okay.
only way that nobody would make money here is if they quit.
All right.
All
right.
Questions.
Thank you.
Okay. We've got Ann Hopper.
Hello.
Hello.
Okay, my question is, once I get going into the program, do I need my own product? to sell in order to really flourish in the program?
No, you do not. I didn't even launch other products until well over a year. I literally made my first million by promoting products and making 100% profit.
Okay, so just from this program, like just reselling the programs that I would be buying into.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, good. Because I was thinking once I get going, I'm learning all this training. Do I need to have something to, to promote? So
Yeah. And that's what I loved about it, right? And because I didn't want to take the time to learn all this stuff. I was like, I just want to learn and earn. I want to be able to have something to promote now that was proven to work. And so I love this because when I saw it working for other people, I was like, oh, if they can do it, I can do it, right? And it's, it's no different than a Starbucks franchise or franchises, right? People buy a done for them coffee shop because it's ready to go. It's, they don't got to reinvent the wheel. They don't got to try to figure out the branding or the messaging. It's already done for them. Kind of shaves off that learning curve. And that's the exact same thing that we have with the digital world. Yeah.
Okay, perfect. Good. Sounds good. Thank you.
Good question.
All right. We've got Carol Parsons. Keeps
Carol, you can
bouncing.
unmute. Oh, there you
Okay,
are.
can you hear me?
Yes.
Hi. Hi. I'm Carol Parsons. How are you?
Good. How are you?
I've been in, several different things. That one time I did Mary Kay. I'm a registered nurse too. But my main thing is with the digital marketing. Now, are you selling a product? Are you just selling the system that you're offering again? I mean, how's this work?
Okay, so I promote the 4 different digital programs. Yes.
Okay.
I promote the $900 Legacy Builder program. That's my #1 selling product. I promote the 600 Digital Mastery and the 300 Passive Daily Pay Blueprint and the 100 Launchpad. Just like Verizon. Verizon promotes all different types of iPhones, right?
Right.
And they didn't make these iPhones, but they love promoting them because they know they work and they know people love them. And Verizon didn't have to do the work. All they had to do is pay for the phones and order them, and now they can sell them over and over again. It's the exact same thing, but we do online with digital programs.
Because who introduced me was that, well, I've been rolling this around for about a year now, is a lady at church, Jess Cox. And I watch her videos all the time, and she promoted, like, she started out with like this vitamin stuff or something, this vitamin stuff. And and it was like she was showing videos of taking this vitamins to collagen, something like that. Do you know what I'm talking about?
No.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, Carol, there's millions of people that promote millions of different products, right?
Right. Okay.
Yeah.
So what, you have to pick the product that you want to promote? Is that what we're doing, or?
No, you get, well, you can, but once you get started, you immediately get access to those 4 income streams. Immediate. So if you want to be promoting
it's like these 4 income streams that I'm gonna get is like what you're doing now, promoting this program. Is that correct?
That's all I do.
And that's what I could do to make money. Right?
Yeah.
Okay, so do you like make TikToks? Do you like make videos? Or, I mean,
I use TikTok, and when I first started, I did the copy and paste free ads where I'd spend 30 minutes copy and paste in free ads. And then I would spend time creating 3 pieces of content on social media, and I chose TikTok.
What we'll do, we'll copy and paste this ad of this promotion thing, that what we're doing. Is that how this works?
Well, yeah, people go to websites looking for a way to make money, or looking for a way to market their business, or looking for a way to build an email list, or asking about automations. And so I have free ads posted in there that I share with them.
Okay, like that we can post. Is that what you mean?
Yep.
Okay. This is all new to me. So it's like, okay, here we are. So I'm just like, I mean, like I said, I did Mary Kay, and I sold Mary Kay for a while. But you know what? with Mary Kay, you gotta load your stuff up. You gotta go do a demonstration. You got to sell the product. You gotta stock. And I lost money, because I bought into Mary Kay and I had product. You know what I mean?
Right. And
So
then you had to do all
I've been
that
down,
work and then you made a small
and I've been
percent.
down that road before. So
Yes. And you
I've been
made a
down that
small
road before.
percent. Yes.
Right. Right.
Here you don't make a
you made
small
a
percent.
percent.
Here you make
Right.
100%.
Right.
Mhm.
I think you pay a wholesale, you get 50% of what something like that. But you can see I was a nurse at the time too when I did that. So as you can see, I'm not doing it no more because it
Yeah.
just didn't have the time,
Right. Yeah. It's not, it is. It's a
full-time
tough,
job and
when you can compare it to today's digital world, it is a tougher business model, right? Because it just is a no-brainer. What makes more sense to you, Carol, getting one customer and making $900 or getting one customer and you're charging them 900, but you only make 25%. So you're only putting $225 in your pocket.
right.
The 100%
Right.
makes
So it's just like affiliating marketing.
well, no,
Just
because
like what's
affiliate marketing, you only make a small percent. This is digital marketing where you have the ability to get the resale rights on the products.
So if we sell this program that, like, say I buy this program for 900 and I'm
Mhm.
going to sell the same thing that you're offering, right?
Mhm.
So what do I make on that?
100%. You make 100% profit.
Because it's digital marketing, right?
Yeah,
I see what you're
this
saying.
is a process that you make 100%
Now,
profit.
this would be considered my own business. So like we
Yep.
pay taxes on all this,
Yeah, you get a 1099 at the end of the year, just like you did at Mary Kay. Mhm.
just like at Mary Kay. So
Yep.
all right. So we just pay our taxes every year on it, and that's how it works, right? Just like your own business, just like
Mhm.
Mary Kay, 1099. But
Your own business, so.
okay.
Yeah.
Now, I don't want to be literally, but so if you do step by step of what your program says, it's guaranteed more or less.
Well, nothing's guaranteed in life. You
I
can go
keep
get it. You
thinking-
can go get a job as a nurse and you're not guaranteed to have a job.
Yeah,
You're
that's
not
true.
guaranteed to wake up tomorrow. You have, I would say you have 4 guarantees in life. You have a guarantee that you're
Yeah.
going to be born. You have a guarantee that you're going to die. Those are 2 guarantees. You have a guarantee at some time in your life, you're going to experience joy and sometime you're going to experience sadness. I think those are about the
Ain't that the
4
truth? Yeah.
guarantees.
Amen. Yeah.
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 But other than that, I mean, there's no, like people can go get a job tomorrow and there's not a guarantee that next month they're going to have that same job.
Right. Like I said, I worked a nurse and I worked sometimes 13 to 16 hours a
Yeah.
day, which I'm not able right now because I was in an accident. And so it's like, I just know I can't do the 14 hours a day no more, so just,
And you shouldn't. Yeah.
so I just need to get back with Jessica and start
Yeah.
with her. Now I have another question. Do you make money off of
Nope. No, this is
like
not network marketing.
people you
You make-
recruit, you don't make money from, right? Is this, you know what I mean?
There's no recruiting. Like when you bought your cell phone, they didn't recruit you.
Right,
You
right,
just
right.
needed a cell phone, so you bought a cell phone. There's
But
no
so we just
recruiting.
we
This
just
isn't
share this to
on a
help others
multi-level
change their
marketing
lives.
company. This isn't
Okay,
a
so
multi-level marketing. There's no recruiting. And if you make 100% profit, there's no way anybody underneath you can make money. How can they make money if you're making 100% profit?
right. That's true.
Yeah.
Okay.
You're gonna love it because you can compare it to Mary Kay. You're gonna love
share
it
the
over here.
experience with other people to help them.
What?
So when you just share this experience with other people and help get them started with signing up, you don't make money off signing them up, right?
There's no signing up. You're buying a program.
Okay.
we gotta wash you away of the network marketing lingo. There's no signing up. It's like
Okay.
I bought a cell phone. You're gonna buy a program, right? The only
Right.
difference is there's actually really good humans in this world that love to help you. We believe in helping
that's
people
like-
because we all have our strengths,
That's
we
the
all have our
Christian way.
weaknesses,
Yeah.
but together we are unstoppable. And that's why you will have people help you. And
Good.
nobody cares about, it's just, we know the more we help each other, the more we're gonna make. And it's a breath of fresh air here. It really is.
Yeah.
Do you
Yes,
have any other
because-
questions?
That's it. Thank you, honey.
Awesome. We look forward to seeing the community. Yes, love it. Awesome.
Okay, we've got Monique.
Okay, hi, good night, everyone.
Hello.
I'm from the Caribbean, and
Ooh.
I'm out of work, looking for a job, and I'm unable. Actually, I was talking to a friend yesterday, because I'm 51, and I was telling her I feel as though because of my age in my country, I'm not talking about the US. It's very hard, very difficult to get a job. And So my question is, I noticed that you have a payment plan for the America and Canada, and then it has a plus sign. So I was just wondering if the Caribbean, if that is possible, because
Yeah, just get back with the person you bought from and they can help you with that, because they're the only ones that could really answer that question, because it's different for everybody.
Oh, I see.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah. I love your background, by the way. That's awesome.
All right, we've got Andrea or Andrea, either or.
Either or, I'm fine with. Okay, so I have a question. I'm kind of tight on money right now. So I was thinking maybe I could possibly start with $100 level. How quickly would I see a return on that investment to be able to level up to the 300? Can I do it in steps like that?
Yeah, you have 30 days to upgrade for the difference.
So if I do the $100, will I make that 100 plus 300 back, or make $300?
I can't, again, I only can guarantee you 4 things in life. You're gonna be
Okay.
alive.
No, I understand. So
I
am I
can't
better to
guarantee you're gonna
start?
make money.
Am I better to start? Like, let me rephrase this. I'm sorry. If I buy the 300 or the $900, is it going to be quicker if I do the 900 than
Absolutely,
the
because you have 4
300?
income streams. Yes. I mean,
And if
think
I
about
buy
it.
the 300,
You get the $100 launch pad, you get to promote the $100 launch pad. So you get one customer, you make $100. You get the Legacy Builder program, you immediately get 4 income streams. So what if you got a $100 customer, or a $600 customer, or a $900 customer, or a $300 customer, right? So you got 4 products to promote. And so, yeah, you're going to make way more money. Absolutely.
so
If
with
they're
the
number one
300, if I was to stretch my budget to $300, would that give me better chances than the 100?
Yes, it would. That is actually a really good product. Because
Okay.
you have 2 income streams. Yeah, I mean, you think about it, just with 300 a day, that's 109,000 a year you could make.
Right. And I mean, like, if I made the 300 back and, another 300 on top of it, I would level up.
Yep, you can upgrade. Yep, you have 30 days to upgrade. And so inside of the program, we give you launch to profit in 7 days. The goal is to get your business in profit in 7 days. That's the goal, right? That is the ultimate goal. And then we want you in profit. We want you to be able to build your business and you have no expenses, because there's no monthly expenses to run your business. And I love that, right? And then the goal is let's get you another customer so you can put some money in your bank account. And then let's get you another customer so you can upgrade. And the goal is to do all of that in 30 days, right? Then let's get some more money in your pocket, get another customer, and then upgrade to the other product. Because eventually, over the months, you want to be able to have all 4 of the products.
Okay. Yeah, I'm somebody that goes to the casino and spends $20, and whatever I make back, like if I win $40, the $20 goes back in my pocket. So that's kind of what my thought process
There
is.
you go. Then yeah.
Okay,
awesome.
thank you very much.
Yeah, you're welcome.
Okay. Let me lower that. Chris, we've got Chris.
Hello.
There we go.
How are you?
Good.
Okay, so I'm all in. You
Awesome.
don't have to convince me anymore. I was all in a week ago, but I'm just trying to get the money together. And a couple of my questions have been answered. Excuse me, I got something in my throat. But I want to see if you can elaborate a little bit more. I was thinking about going on the $300 level, But
Mhm.
after hearing all the stories and hearing you talk, I think that I'm going to probably jump in on the either $600 or $900 level.
Mhm.
So you're saying you can upgrade at any time within
Yes.
30 days.
Mhm.
Okay, that's great. Um, but I'm thinking now, why even, if either if I'm going to go all in, and I believe in this, which I do, because I think it is the future, or it's not even the future, it's the present. Digital marketing is big, and
Mhm.
education is big. People are trying to educate themselves
Bingo.
on on how to make how to have a second career. I just turned 61 years old, and it's a whole different ball game as far as making money and making good money, to start all over again. And there's no job out there that you can start at my age. It's either you do your own thing as an entrepreneur, which I've been for 25 years. So, but I've had some struggles, and I'm getting back on my feet. So anyway, I'm thinking that I was going to put aside some bills and go jump into the $900 level, because if you if you buy I'm going to start with the $600. If you buy the $600 level, whatever I'm seeing with the person that I'm working with, which his name is Patrick, by the way. He's been very helpful, very straightforward, which I liked. He wasn't making a big hoopla. He was just telling me the facts, and I appreciated that. So if I buy the $600 level and I'm marketing it out there, the people that see my ad are only going to see the 3 products. Is that correct?
Correct. Yes.
Okay.
Mhm.
So they're not going to be able to buy the $900 product if I'm only marketing
Well,
my
they can't buy it from you because you
Well, they
can't.
can't buy it from me.
Right.
Right.
Mhm.
So, do you have any statistics on how many people buy the 900? How is it? How is the
Hands down our number one selling product. $3.4 million was sold in April just of that product.
of the $900 one?
Yes. And there
Okay.
probably wasn't a combined I can pull it up and do the exact numbers, but the Launchpad, the Digital Mastery, the $600 product, the $100, the $300, probably a combined wasn't even $1 million.
Okay. Well, you just answered that. So I'm done. I'm going to go 900 because I don't want to leave any money on the table. I mean, if you're going to do the marketing and you're going to do the work, you might as well get paid for it, right?
That's right.
Amen. Amen.
So that answers that question. The next question is, I'm going to do this tomorrow morning. I'm going to pull the trigger tomorrow morning. Are all the bonuses still good tomorrow morning,
Yes.
or is it just
It'll
today?
be good tomorrow. Yep.
Okay. All right. That's good. If you were to buy the $600 level, do you still get all the bonuses, or
Yes.
do you get
The
just
bonuses are with all of them.
oh, the
Yep.
bonuses are with all of them? You don't give people.
Nope, they're all with all of them. Yeah.
Okay.
The difference is the income you can make and what's inside the course, what's inside
All
the
right.
main part of the program. Yeah.
Now, I'm not I am tech savvy to a certain point. I get frustrated and impatient, and sometimes, I just get crazy. Is there my goal is to wake up in the morning, buy this, because I'm getting paid tomorrow. So, buy this, and I have all day tomorrow off. Is it possible for me to get it up and not everything, but just get it up and running and post my
100%.
first and post my
100%.
first ad?
100%.
Okay.
Oh yeah. 100%.
Okay.
Yep.
All right. That's nice to know. So I'm going to do that tomorrow.
Mhm.
And I'm going to start. Do you recommend Craigslist, paid ads on jobs for
I recommend
Craigslist?
following the program and then you
Okay.
decide what you want to do. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So
'Cause
you just
'cause
basically
you'll go through the program and you're going to get excited on certain parts of it and be like, aha, that's what I'm going to do. Yeah.
Oh, I see. Okay. Now, as far as the social media part, I use social media, but as far as like the inner workings of how to run an ad, do you provide ads that will be able
Yes, we
to
provide
upload
every single thing you need to make 7 figures online.
the
Everything you
the
need.
the
Like,
the Instagram digital ad that
we provide it all. Yeah.
so all you got to do
We
is
have a
just
complete
all you got to
content vault. Inside the content vault is probably 100. I mean, probably a year's worth of content that you can create off of it. Yeah.
okay, but what about the pictures and stuff?
Yes, we actually do a training on Canva to show you how to do that. And I did a training on creating reels, and I show you how to find all the pictures. It's all done for you. Yes.
Okay. So
There's
you
no stone left unturned.
okay.
Yeah.
All right.
You
And
literally have everything.
and then I don't want to take too much more time, but I have one more question, and let me just see if I can bring it back to my front of my lobe here. All right, so oh yes, most importantly, how do we these type of Zoom calls, how often are they?
You mean these webinars?
Well, yeah, but we're in Zoom, so I call it a
Well, no,
Zoom
because
call.
we do webinars and Zooms. So because all of our training, so yeah, that's why I have to get the clarification on that, because
okay.
we do all of our trainings on Zoom. So yeah. But
Okay.
we do weekly webinars. So these are
Okay.
always available to help you build your business. Yes.
Who's going to give me that schedule of when
It's all in your program. I can promise 100% of every question you've asked is all going to be like systemized and right there step by step in your program.
Oh, well, that's wonderful.
It
Okay.
is. You will love it.
Okay.
Yes.
All right. So then
our goal is to make it as frictionless as possible for you.
Okay.
Mhm.
All right. So
Yeah.
see, my goal is to hold off on some bills, go full time for a week where, I'm going to make the money back and pay those bills off. So I'm going to use all my money to go all in on this. So that's my thinking, instead of waiting 30 days and all that stuff. So,
Yeah,
all right.
I didn't pay my daughter's braces to get started.
You didn't pay, you did? You didn't pay?
I did not. That's how I got started. I didn't, my daughter's braces was due in a week, and I was like, I'm not going to call that orthodontist and tell him I can't make the payment. I will make my money back. And I did. So I get you. I didn't pay a bill to get started. So I'm with you.
So I'm not being stupid.
No,
all right.
I did. I did the same thing.
All right. Hey, well, you're very kind, and I can tell that you speak from the heart. So I appreciate what you're doing. And just real quick, what is you obviously are part of the community, but who invented this?
I did.
You did.
Yes.
So you are the founder.
I am.
You are all the tech savvy.
I am no. No, I hired somebody to do
so you hired some people to help you get
and when you get inside the community, you have a complete 24/7 staff. I literally have a whole entire staff hired 24/7 to provide and equip for the community so you can reach your goals, because I've created this community and this program to create 1,000 six-figure income earners and 1,000 millionaires. So when you do that, not one person can do that. It takes a whole community and team of people. So there's 24/7 support inside the community because we are an international business. So we got to make sure that we have support.
Okay. I have a lot of contacts in Europe and in Mexico because I used to live there. So
awesome.
Is this a product that can be?
We're global. We are all over the world. Yep.
Oh, okay. So like if I get somebody in Switzerland,
all over the world, yes.
Are they selling in US dollars or are they selling
all over the world? Our second largest country is South Africa. We probably have 5,000 people in our community from South Africa alone.
No kidding. That's awesome.
Yeah, well, let me get to some other questions, okay,
yeah,
Chris?
We've got 5 more people.
Yeah, we have 5 more people. And I'm hungry.
Okay, so Annette, please.
Hi, my name's Annette Langelier.
Hello.
I'm Victoria's friend, and I'm kind of nervous. I'm an educator. I hold my master's degree. I'm retired and working at as a clinical supervisor at the university level, but I need some extra money. So, where's your customer base come from? Is that something that I locate through my advertisements? Okay.
You can do free ads, you can do social media. Yeah. So
All
that
right.
way we don't got to go find customers. We attract customers through our content.
Okay. Is that pretty easy?
I love it. I mean, it's the easiest thing I've ever done in my entire life, but
And that's in the training, obviously.
yeah. Yeah.
Okay. I won't keep you.
No, you're good. No, good question. No, yeah. That's our, that's the main thing that we really focus on is helping you attract your customers. Because see, then what happens is once you attract your customers, your automations take over and it does all the work for you. So you don't got to get on the phone with people or follow up with people or friend request people or ask them to buy from you. It's fully automated. So you actually have your life back. Yeah.
Okay, Michelle, we got 4 more.
Okay.
Rosa?
Hello.
Hello.
I just have a quick question. If we get a customer and they need to be on the payment plan, do we get paid off of their payments? I think I asked this already. Or do we get paid off the full amount they want to?
Good question. Full amount because you're not doing the payment plans. It's companies that do it. It's, companies that offer credit. So yeah. Good question.
All right. And how quickly do we get paid when they purchase?
The moment you get paid, the moment they pay you, it goes directly into your payment processing company. Now, no different than anything, right? Once you got all your information verified, it will go directly into your bank account. And then after a while, when you've developed credit, like credibility with them, you're paid directly into your bank account.
Okay.
Yeah.
And do you recommend any payment? What did you just
I
say?
recommend the ones that we recommend in the training, which is PayPal.
Okay.
In the US.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. And then we
In
have
the
other
US.
ones for the other countries. Yeah. But there's
Okay. Cool. That was awesome. Thank you.
Yeah. Good questions.
Okay, so we've got Vic. You're up, Vic. Thank you for showing your face.
Thank you. I appreciate you. I'll be very quick. I know you guys are getting late for the dinner, so I really appreciate all of your patience. I have I'm very much interested in this program. I have a IT background, but just because I had some situation and personally, I'm restarting everything all over again. My question is, I already have a merchant account, so I can possibly integrate the merchant account within my own personal domain, I assume, because I have to get a domain, and then you guys will put all the content right over there, right? Is that the situation?
Well, everything is already pre-built for you. Okay. And so everything is pre-built for you. So you're just going to plug all the information in by just following the steps. Yeah.
So I have to get my own domain, or you guys provide it?
Yeah, you have to get your domain because that's what you do to brand you. But yeah.
Okay, got it. And my last question is like how quickly we can. So I think this is very cut and paste. So I think if I pay the money, I can be up and running the same day, I guess.
Absolutely.
So I have an authorized.net from Chase. So is it pretty easy to integrate that into this whole system?
To who?
I have a merchant, like a capacity to collect the payment from the customers. I just got that merchant account set up 2 months ago from Chase Bank.
No, it's a little bit different because I don't, that's too techie for me. I don't do that part, but that's not one of the ones. Because it's like
how do we expect as a part of this program, so how do we expect the payment from the customer? Do they pay by credit card or they Zelle or how do they do?
They pay by credit card or debit card or PayPal. But we do companies like Stripe or PayPal or Wise or Payoneer or things like that. Chase is just a debit card or bank. That's not a payment processing company.
No, I have already an account to collect. They have their own payment gateway, the merchant account, and they have an authorized.net as a terminal through which I can enter the credit card, but I can they also give the access, like if I can put it in our website, like, so if the customer come in there, they will put in the credit card information and the money will come to our account. So I
Okay,
assume
okay.
that.
I'm being very honest with you, Vic. Like, I am not the tech gal. I've hired somebody to do the tech. And so I don't want to really answer these questions because I will probably most likely give you the wrong information. So once you purchase a program, inside the community, you'll see our 24/7 tech support. And that's a phenomenal question to ask her. Her name is Michelle S. And she can answer it with the correct answer.
Okay. No, but my question is, like, I buy the program. So like you say, like the customers pay us directly. So there is a mechanism for us to plug in our way of getting the credit card payment directly from the customer.
Oh yeah, absolutely. We're paid directly into our bank account. Yes. Mhm.
Yeah.
Okay, got it. Thank you.
Yeah.
Okay, we've got two more. Quincy, then George. Quincy, you can unmute.
All right. How's everyone doing?
Good.
All right. Michelle, you did a wonderful job. I just want to say I'm all in now. I upgraded tonight. You know, I came in through Daryl. And I just want to let everybody know, hey, I kind of saw it on Facebook and I saw it a couple times. So I'm all in. And if you're looking at it, don't hesitate because I'm not really techie. I didn't have a TikTok account, and going through the training that Michelle has given us, it will show you step by step by step. You can pause the video. You just complete the step. I know a lot of people are nervous and they're like, oh, you know, how do we find the customers? But literally when you start doing your videos, you start following the instructions, you literally really can't fail. All right. I invite a few people onto this webinar. This is one of the tools they give us. She does these webinars. Y'all got to think outside the box. She does these webinars so you can invite people to this webinar training so they can get a peek inside and get a sample of what to expect. So you don't have to try to do the explaining because you knew and you don't really know much. Just like myself, I'm only 5 days in.
Love it.
And I know that I'm going to make 10,000 plus this month. You know, there's no doubt. All right, me and Darryl are going to probably talk tomorrow, but if anybody comes along with me, you know, you don't have to worry about an upline, no downline stuff. It's just direct based on your production. And, you know, basically you're a content creator. Somebody asks you what you do, I'm a content creator and I sell digital products. That's it. So, I mean, I don't really have any questions, Michelle. I just want to get on here and say that I'm all in, upgraded. I mean, $900 is what was it, Michelle? $3.4 million in 27 days. So let that sink in, guys. That's mind boggling, right? You know, so that kind of tells you what's the number one selling product. It's the $900 legacy builder for a reason. I mean, the second one was probably be the $600. I'm assuming it's probably right behind it. That's why I came in at. So, and I just, you know, I upgraded. I had to just, you know, do a few things, but I'm all in. So if anybody, y'all looking at this, just get in and plug into the training.
Yep.
Just do the training. You know, you can ask Michelle, you can ask Amy all these questions, but I'm telling you, every question is answered in the training in the community of 15,000 people. I didn't even know nothing about TikTok. I'm already at like probably 160 some followers just in 2 days.
Yes.
Because the community helped me.
I love the fact that you are brand new and you got on and shared that, my friend. Thank you. Because, you know, like you're helping new people that are looking at this see a perspective of somebody brand new. So thank you for taking the time and sharing that. I absolutely.
All right. We have one guest left. George, please.
All right. Save the best for last, George.
There you go, George. You're good.
Can you guys hear me?
Yes.
Oh, great. So the first thing I wanted to say was I was pretty impressed with the age of the community that has been responding to some of the things here. It seemed like some of the older people are still wanting to get in it and trying to pick up with it and stuff. And that's a good thing because I'm older myself too and stuff. And so it proves that it isn't really age limited. Now, the Gen X people, myself, have a little more challenge, a little more trouble with doing the content creation, if you will, and stuff. But I can tell everybody here on too that I have been doing it already too. And I joined actually another program, and won't name any names or anything. And but I've been doing the content creation and everything there, and it gets easier. So it will pick up once they get into it. The first step is always the hardest. So my question to you is, how long has this program been around? One of the questions is, well, one of the concerns is that it needs to be, I guess it's going to keep going. It's not going to be an overnight thing and then the community's gone and all the support is gone.
Well, the community's been around since November of 2022. And in December of 2022, I had a vision of putting 1,000 people inside the community in 2023. Because I knew if I put 1,000 people in the community in 2023, I could create many 4, 5, and 6 figures. We hit 1,000 people in May of 2022. And as of today, we're at 15,500 people. 9 people in the community have made 6 figures. 2 in South Africa are millionaires in rand money. We got probably 8 people. 8 are going to hit 6 figures before the end of June. And I do see at least 2 in my community hitting $1 million this month. I will create, with the training and the program and the community, we will create 1,000 millionaires inside this community. So you can mark my word on that, George. May 1st of 2024, I said it, and it will happen. And people can either watch it happen or they can have it happen for them. It will happen.
And as a Gen Xer, George, I knew nothing when I started. I've been doing this for a year. I quit 2 jobs. One of my jobs was over 20 plus years. I left a salary job.
And it goes to say that people may think that this is a get rich quick scam or a quick get rich scam. And why aren't people living in $1 million homes if they're making all of this money? People have to remember that this is
no. Who said we weren't?
Well,
come on. Who said we weren't?
I'm just saying that in some of the other communities and stuff, you talk to people.
Think about that.
Well, what I meant to say is,
what I'm saying is, you're allowing your limiting belief to come on people, right? We just don't have to build a business that way, right? We have the ability to literally help people all over the world because we understand it's not about us. It's about that we literally have a program that will literally help you, right? And I love that because I don't care how you want to live. If you want to live in a $10 million home, I'm going to help you live in that home. If you want to live in $1,000 a month home, I'm going to help you live in that home. I just want you happy. I want you enjoying life because life is way too short and too many people, they continue to live life over and over and they don't make a change. And if nothing changes, nothing changes. But don't allow that limiting belief to portray on other people, my friend, because you don't know how we live. And a lot of us are living the lives that we never dreamed of before. I know I'm looking at Amy going, yeah, and Amy's like living proof of that. And that is what I love. So whatever life you want, you guys, it's enough. And you can get it. And I can promise you as a community, we will help you get it. And just dream big because it is all possible. So with that being said, Amy, let's go.
Let's get out of here and let's make $1 million. Let's do it.
Thanks, everybody. Have an awesome night. Get back with the person that introduced you. Get started. And by the way, we're having one of these Friday at 12 p.m. Central Standard Time. Get started tonight. We will show you in the community how to get people on there on Friday. Let's make some money on Friday. You got this. Have a good evening, everybody. Bye. Bye.